Hey, what's going on, folks? Bill Jr., Pure Cajun Outdoors. Happy New Year's, happy 2023. I hope y'all year's starting out good. This is gonna be the first video of 2023, which is gonna be doing some deer backstrap, man. I know a lot of y'all have seen me do on the last 3 videos. We did some organ meat. We did some deer heart fajitas. We did some deer liver Kelligman. We did some pan-fried deer testicles. This one is probably something a lot more people can relate to. They've probably tried it, ate it, whatever. Deer backstrap. We're gonna grill it. I don't know how y'all cook it, man. Drop some comments down below and let me know how y'all do deer backstrap. I'm gonna grill this one, get the grill to about 500, sear it, get it to a nice medium rare, serve it up with some stuffed mushrooms. Be stuffing some mushrooms with some Italian seasoned cream cheese. We're gonna stuff it. I'm gonna go step by step on this. I hope y'all enjoy it. I got a lot of videos that's coming, man. We're doing some hunting. I got a wild pig video that we harvested about 2 weeks ago. That's in the pipeline. Some fishing videos in the pipeline. It's 2023. It's been hectic. It's been busy, but trust me, the videos are coming. Y'all know how to find us, man. Pure Cajun Outdoors across all social media platforms. PureCajunOutdoors@gmail.com. If you need to reach us, y'all stay tuned. We're gonna be bringing y'all some videos. South Louisiana, baby, that's what we out here for. All right, folks, we're gonna start off with a half a backstrap right here. Now, what I did was, there's a wide section of it and it narrows down, right? I normally will cut it about the halfway point because I want to try to make sure it cooks even. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna trim all the fat off, all the silver skin. That's typically what we're gonna do. I'm using a fillet knife right now. It's kind of stiff. I'd have much rather have the thinner fillet knife, but it's what I got right here. So you see, it's just some hard, it's not your typical fat like pork and things may have, so you want to get it off. Right here is the silver skin. Just put the tip right up underneath the surface and hold on to it, and you should be able to take just the silver skin off like such. And so get that silver skin off. We're going to get it all prepped. And there we go. Get it all nice. You want to try to get as much off. Most people who try wild game, especially when it comes to venison, and they say it has a strong flavor, a strong taste, outside of the gaminess, a lot of times it's because people do not take the proper time to process this. They don't take this. I've seen people not take no silver skin off of this, and trust me, that will affect the taste big time. So I try to get off as much as possible. Cube it all up, make it nice and square. It makes it pretty. I'm gonna flip it over now. You'll see this fat cap right here that I'm talking about. We want all of that to come off. You can just simply pull this off when your meat's nice and cold. I don't want to, I'm trying to keep one hand clean, so I'm gonna use the blade right here, but you typically can just grab it, pull it, and that whole cap will come off. You'll see what I'm talking about. That's why I say it's not like a typical pork fat or even a beef fat that's on this right here. Some people may call it tallow or whatever, but see, kind of just peels right off like such. I'm using my knife just to kind of help me get it off that edge a little bit. See, pull it, just coming straight off. You'll see what I'm talking about. Use a blade, finish it up, and then voila. See, I mean, it's hard. It's nothing soft about it. It's nasty. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this side as we did to the other side. We're gonna take all this silver skin off and be left with a beautiful, nice little roast of backstrap, if you will. Once again, take off as much as you can. Just put your knife right up underneath the tip of it. Hold on one end, slice, and it will come all off. Now what I'm doing right here is just kind of straightening it up, making it pretty. You don't have to do this part. I just kind of do it just for presentation purposes. I like to get it all off. And there we go. We got one half done. Do the exact same thing you did with this half to the other half of your backstrap, and you'll be good to go. And there we go. We got both sections done. This is how I like to do it. This way both pieces will be able to cook even, and when we get to cooking them, I'll show you, they'll cook at 2 different temperatures. So I don't want to have to wait on that bigger piece to get done and end up overcooking the smaller pieces, which is why I do this the way that I do. All right, next step, we're gonna go ahead and make us some stuffed mushrooms. My store sells these mushrooms already processed like this with the caps cleaned and everything. So this is the ones that I buy, but if not, get you some mushrooms, take the stems off, hollow them out, and you'll be good to go. It's just some regular white button mushrooms. We got us a block of cream cheese right here on the side. I'm gonna probably use about half of this block of cream cheese, because usually when I do this is a whole block, I can do 2 of these packs. So I'm gonna slice it in half, use one side of it. And what I'm gonna do is when I slice it in half, I'm gonna put it in a small bowl, and I'll show y'all how we're gonna do it. We're gonna melt it down. Not melt it, just soften it up a little bit. Makes it a lot easier to process. So there we go, we got our 2 separate halves. Put one off to the side, you won't be needing it again. Put the other half in a little microwavable bowl. And there you go. You got it nice and soft. I like to go ahead and put a little parsley up in there. Add a little color to it. Just right here, some Italian seasoning that I use. Pick it up at your store, whatever brand you prefer is up to you. Then I like to put a little bit of salt. And then a little bit of coarse black peppercorn I'll grind up in there as well. And then once I got all my seasoning up in there, just stir it up real good. As you can see, that's why I put it in the microwave. It softens it up, makes it a lot easier to deal with. Once we got it all stirred up, everything nice and mixed, we're just gonna take our little butter knife, spoon, whatever you use, scoop it up and start filling these mushroom caps up. Level them off, get them nice and packed in there. Try to scrape it level, because the rest will just come off anywhere on the pit, and there you go. Do that with the rest of them until you use up all your mixture. All right, we got everything done. Here we go. Now we're gonna go get the grill ready. All right, here we go. This is the mushrooms, y'all. Stuffed mushrooms with some cream cheese in it, a little Italian seasoning, a little salt. I just dropped them all over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take them, set them over here to the side. I'm gonna put these cooking right now because these are gonna take a little bit longer than them backstraps. You know. Put in mushrooms to cook down a little bit. And what I'm gonna do to help that process out is cover them up with that lid, and then once I cover them with this lid, that's gonna help them steam up underneath there, like so. Now on this model I got 4 separate burners, so I just turned them all down. I'm gonna leave these up over here a little bit, and we'll let them cook. And I got this side on low now, so it's just gonna be nice and hot for when I'm ready for that back strap. So y'all want to cook these mushrooms up underneath this lid like this. Shoot your little water and let that steam. Cover them back up, trap the steam in there. It's gonna help cook them a little bit quicker. We got right here. So we got the 2 back straps. Got thermometers in each one for internal temp. And I got them both set to 135 for medium rare. I'm gonna pull them off at around 127, 128. Put that on there. about these mushrooms. These old mushrooms looking good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn them off. That side will just stay warm. Now I got that side to grill off. This side to grill is the only side still on. All right, we've been 4 minutes on this side. We're about to flip them. When I flip that second one, reset the timer. There we go. Oh, that's looking good. Run another 4 minutes. It's been 4 minutes now. We're gonna go back and do 2 minutes on each side. That way we can assure we're getting a good even cook at all times. All right, we had 2 minutes. We're gonna flip them again. Run it for 2 minutes again. Let's go. What's our temperatures looking like also? We had 100 on this one, 86 on the thicker piece. Well, hold up. Yeah, 86 because this is number 1. The purple one was 1. This one should be number 2. Was a little sour, about a 200, 225 pounds, something like that. Once again, right now we're doing 2 minutes on each side because we're just trying to get it what our temps looking like. 104, 104.95. Right, we got only about 10 seconds left on this side, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it on its side like this for these next 2 minutes. For that one, flip that one. We're on 120 on the small one. All right, let me know when I get to 125. We're at 126. We're gonna pull this one off at 126, and we're gonna let that rest right there. Now keep in mind, we pulled that off at 126. I'm gonna show y'all what that internal temperature says in a little while. By the time this one gets to about 125 as well. This one right here is about to come off as well. Let me just sear this back side a little bit. Let me know when we hit 120 on this one. I'll pull this one at 120. 120. We're gonna pull that off and let that rest as well. Come show them the phone real quick. Now it was just at 133 on the one on the left. Go to your left some more. Pull them off at 126, that first one. See, it's at 131, it was at 133. Show the this one right here as well. So that's what happened. Pulled them off at 126 and that internal temp jumped to 131, was at 133. I pulled that bigger one off at 120. Set your timer for, give me 5 minutes on it. I'll show y'all what that big one will still do. Cause I am done. Mushrooms nice and tender as y'all can see. Process that I went through, and there we go. Nice mushroom stuffed with some cream cheese and some seasoning. These gonna set off to the side. So here we go. This right here is what we should have been looking for, folks, this whole time. All right, right there. Nice, medium rare. This right here is what we was looking for. Thinly sliced. Now we're gonna get to enjoy this. Let me flip this camera around.